Hey, heroes! It's Wonder Woman here. I'm coming to you from the Justice League. And you want to know why I'm here? I am here because I heard that the Mid-Hudson libraries have the most super patrons. That means that you guys are exactly what I am looking for. At the Justice League, you know what we do, right? We do awesome stuff every day. It's our job to take care of people. What do superheroes do? Of course, superheroes always save the day. But we can't be everywhere at once. So one of my jobs on the Justice League is to find people right where you are that can take care of the world when we can't be there. And I am looking for people who are heroes. Do you think you're a hero? What does it take to be a superhero? Do you know? Well, when you are a hero, you might be surprised that it's a little bit different from what you expect. Heroes have superpowers a lot, don't they? Do you think I have any superpowers? Tell me what you think one of my superpowers might be. What do you think? I do have the ability to fly, but usually I don't even fly around by myself. I like to fly in my invisible jet. Hey, Grace, I'm excited you're here, and I'm excited to find out if you're a hero, because I think you just might be. Now, when you are a hero, maybe you'll have superpowers, maybe you won't. I can fly. Usually I fly around in my invisible jet. Not only do we have powers, but we have gadgets. Batman and Batgirl are on my team too, and they have superpowers that you have too. They have super brains. They weren't born with abilities like flying or super strength. They don't have laser vision or freeze breath. Those things are just tools that heroes use to get the job done. But Batman and Batgirl, they used their brains and they made their bodies as strong as they could be so that they could turn into the heroes that they wanted to be. You can do exactly the same thing. And one of the best ways to do that is through reading. Batman and Batgirl read as many books as they could. They learned about math. They learned about science. They decided to figure out how to make gadgets that could make them act just like they had superpowers. And you have access to books that let you do that too. Your Mid-Hudson library has awesome resources for you so you can learn whatever it is you want to learn. Whatever kind of person you want to be, libraries can help you become that person. Lenora, would you like to be a hero? I would love to have you on my team. Cecilia, do you think you might already be a hero? I think you might be. Grace, I can't believe you can teleport. That's incredible. I don't even have that superpower. If I want to get somewhere, I gotta fly. Or I could run, or I could walk, or I could drive in something. Lenora, you definitely belong on my team, because here's how we know, guys. Are you brave? And do you like to help people? Do your grown-ups sometimes ask for your help and you say okay and you do it? Okay, well, you need to be brave and good at helping. Those are the things that make a hero a hero. Because guess what? Even if you have superpowers like Cecilia, you can make ice. Grace, you can teleport. Sometimes the bad guys can do that stuff too. Did you know that? Yeah. Sometimes the bad guys have powers too. I'm going to read you an awesome story today. You are in for a treat. This is my favorite story ever. And when you find out that bad guys have powers too, you can remember and truly believe that being a hero is not about the powers. Anybody can be a superhero because superheroes are brave, superheroes never give up, and superheroes are great at helping. Just like you, Cecilia. I love how good you are at all those things. And we have chances to be heroes every single day, don't we? Yeah, I'll bet somebody needed your help with something today already, didn't they? And the day's not even over yet. I'm going to show you this book, and throughout the book, you're going to learn more about being a hero, and we just might do some hero training. You can show off your muscles and your super abilities. This is called Mungo and the Spiders from Space. Hands down, my favorite book of all time. And actually, that is not really saying, okay, here's the thing. I want you guys to guess how old I am. Because when I say this is the best book of all time, I want you to know that I really know what I'm talking about. I have been reading for a very long time. Tell me in the comments, or you can just say it out loud, if you have a guess of how old I might be. You can put how old you are too, because I think it's fun to learn details like that about my new teammates. Grace, yep, sometimes bad guys have powers. They do. And that means that the good guys have to use every tool and every power that we have to help teach the bad guys how to be good guys and to stop them from doing their dastardly deeds. Cecilia, 20, that's a good guess. I stopped aging at about 20, but I'm a lot older than that. Ooh, Vivian, I can tell that you've got some stuff running through your mind. Ooh, Haley, you're 5 years old, and do you have a guess about how old I might be? Do you think I'm 5 like you? Cecilia, you're 5. Ooh, Grace, 47 is higher than 20. Good job finding a higher number. I'm even older than 47. Olive, you're 4, and you think I'm 4 too? You know, you're this old, but I am way older than this. Guys, I'll give you another clue. I am so old that if we counted up all your fingers and toes and all my fingers and toes, it wouldn't be enough. I'm older than the oldest person you have ever met. I'm older than your house. I'm older than your library. I'm older than this book, that's for sure. Haley, okay. I think your guess is a great one. I was 5 at one time, that's for sure. When I was 5, that's when I learned how to read. But now, I am so old, I am going to be 8. Oh, Cecilia, you can't believe I'm older than 47. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Are you ready? Lenora, do you want to make a guess really quick? Yell out how old do you think I am? Ooh, Grace, 100 and 1,000. You found some really big numbers, and I am not quite as old as 1,000. A little bit younger than 1,000. So this summer, my birthday is in the summertime, and I am going to be, are you ready for it? If you're ready, I want you to clap 3 times. Okay, I am 810 years old. I'm going to be 811 this summer. So I've been reading for a long time. And guess what? I have never run out of awesome books to read. And you're not going to run out either. Have you been to your library? Have you seen how many books they have? It's like never-ending, amazing array of books. And they're like adventures that you can go on without even leaving your house. It's incredible. Ooh, Kristen, your guess is 70. And Vivian, you guessed 5. You guys, I'm older than both of those numbers put together. Ella and Teddy, 17 was a good guess too. Grace, I am really that old. Yes, I am immortal. That's one of my superpowers. That means I'm just going to stay alive forever and ever, no matter how old I get. Okay, so when I say that this is the best book I've ever read, you know I've been reading for 805 years. So I know what I'm talking about. Lenora, your question is amazing. And it's a question that every hero should ask. What do I do when I get frustrated? Well, first, do I ever get frustrated? And if I do, what do I do about it? That's such a good question. And yes, I do get frustrated sometimes. Fighting crime and getting rid of all the bad guys is hard work. And sometimes I try to save the day, but I mess up. Sometimes I have a great idea and Superman and I decide that we're going to use our powers, we're going to fly somewhere and save the day, and it doesn't work. So then we have to try something else. That's what I do. When I get frustrated because my plan isn't working, I try something else. Remember I said that heroes never give up? That's one of the things I'm talking about. When you try something and it doesn't work, guess what? You came up with that idea in the first place, which means you can come up with another idea to try. Heroes never give up. If a bad guy's plan doesn't work, what do you think that bad guy does? That bad guy's probably going to get angry, stay frustrated, and give up on the plan. Bad guy's not going to create a new plan because that's hard work. Heroes work hard. Bad guys, not so much. You can be a hero because you can work hard and you can make sure that you never give up, no matter how frustrating something might be. Grace, I am so glad that you are here with me. And Violet, you too. Guys, you're going to learn so much about being a hero, and I think you're going to be surprised by some things. Are you surprised that heroes get frustrated sometimes? Yeah, we do. Being a kid can be hard sometimes too, right? The hero in our story is a kid. His name is Mungo. And the story starts like this. This is by Timothy Knapman and Adam Stower. They know that this is my very favorite book, so they gave me permission to read it to you personally. So, this is Mungo. He has just been given a book called Galacticus and Gizmo, Save the Universe. Does that look familiar? His mom found it at a garage sale. Excuse me. It was old. It was torn. It was tattered. It was stuck together with tape. But she knew Mungo would love it, just from the picture on the cover. Read it, Mom, read it, please, said Mungo that night. And this is the story it tells. I want you to take a good look at this picture. Are you ready to find out what happens? Now we are opening this book that Mungo got. It's called Galacticus and Gizmo, Save the Universe. The trusty rocket ship Room 101 streaked across the winking, blinking blackness of space. At the controls, Captain Galacticus of Star Squadron and his sparky sidekick, Gizmo. Can you figure out who Gizmo is? They were taking the gnashing, slashing Gobblebeast to space prison for eating 2 galaxies and a Mars. Can you find the gnashing, slashing Gobblebeast? There he is. Our story so far has the Gobblebeast being chased and being put in his cage. Suddenly, can you say badoink with me? Badoink. We've hit something, said Captain Galacticus. By Jupiter, said Gizmo. It's a gigantic spider web. And look, said Captain Galacticus, it's coming from that gigantic robot spider. There he is. That's where it's coming from. And it trapped him, but just then a voice echoed out of the darkness. And it laughed, an evil laugh. Do you think you can make an evil laugh? Show me what your evil laugh sounds like. Can you do a bad guy laugh? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. That was good. I want you to remember that because we're going to do that again in this book because we have not seen the last of this bad guy. I know that crazed cackle anywhere, said Captain Galacticus. It's Dr. Frankenstinker, the maddest mad scientist on Mercury. Wicked Dr. Frankenstinker, who rearranged the stars so they'd spell out rude words. Wild Dr. Frankenstinker, who squeezed all the milk out of the Milky Way just so he could have it on his cornflakes. Weird Dr. Frankenstinker, whose shocking behavior was blamed on a bad case of asteroids he'd had when he was young. We meet again at last, Galacticus, said Dr. Frankenstinker. But you won't stop me this time. Soon, every Star Squadron rocket ship will be tangled up in a web like this one, and then I will rule the universe. Can you pull out that bad guy laugh for me again? All right, good job. Yep, you were right, Cecilia. You found the sparky sidekick Gizmo, huh? And you're not the last one who's going to get to spend some time with Gizmo. Grace, I love you. My team would not be the same without you. I've been waiting to find you, and I'm so glad I did. So, he's laughing, and Captain Galacticus says, "Cut the cackle." And his rocket ship's blam cannon blasted the gigantic robot spider and its web into tiny bits. "You'll never defeat Star Squadron." Can you say blam with me and put your fist out like this? Blam! Nice work. "It's true. I won't get very far with just one spider," said Dr. Frankenstinker. "So here are several million others I made earlier." "Well, I never," said Captain Galacticus, looking around at all the spiders. 3000 AD. Is that the time? I really must be going. Uh-oh. I think Captain Galacticus is getting worried. Do you think maybe he's frustrated that all of these robot spiders are attacking? I think he might be. So what does a hero do? If something doesn't work out how you want, does a hero give up or does a hero find a way? We always find a way. Let's see what happens. Sometimes we need a friend to help us. That's why I wanted to find you. Like I said, we need you on our team because we can't be everywhere at once. And sometimes we need another teammate to help us when it's time to save the day and we can't do it on our own. I love it that you know that heroes find a way, Cecilia, and I hope you remember that when something is frustrating to you, you can find a way too. Ooh, wee! Good job, baby. All right. "Not so fast," said Dr. Frankenstinker when Captain Galacticus was about to leave. "My spider army and I are off to defeat Star Squadron, but don't worry. We won't be leaving you all alone and sad. In fact, you'll be tickled pink. Seize him!" The next thing he knew, Captain Galacticus was once again held fast in a gigantic spider web. And then a gigantic robot spider reached out its pincers to give Captain Galacticus the tickling of a lifetime. All right, now here's the time where you laugh like a good guy. Ready? Grown-ups, if you're watching with your kids, feel free to tickle at this part. "Oh, no! Oh, gee! Oh, help! Help!" Would Gizmo hear the captain's yelp for help? Would she be able to rescue him in time? Would they foil Dr. Frankenstinker's dastardly plan to rule the universe? Mungo couldn't wait to find out, but remember, we're reading this book that Mungo's mom got for him at the garage sale. There's Mungo's thumb. Can you touch his thumb? Help me turn the page for him. Here we go. Grab it. Whoosh. The last page was missing. Oh no! "But Mom," said Mungo, "what happens next?" "I don't know, darling," she said. "Why don't you make up an ending?" And she left him alone with the book. Make up an ending, thought Mungo. Can't make up an ending. And then something odd happened. As he sat staring at the cover, one of the stars started to get bigger and bigger and bigger until, with a boom and a zoom, the rocket ship Room 101 burst out of the book and into his room. "By Jupiter," said Mungo. Before he knew what was happening, it scooped him up and looped the loop and swooped straight back into the book. If you could go into any book that you have ever read, which book would you want to go into? Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's a book about me and my friends. Maybe it's a book about kittens. Maybe it's a book about big trucks and you can ride in every single one of them. Maybe it's a book about astronauts in outer space and you get to be an astronaut with them. tell me, what book would you like to go into if you could go into any book? Ooh, Wacky Wednesday. I don't blame you, Cecilia. That's a really good one. There are so many adventures you can go on in books. And the wonderful thing is, when we're reading together, it feels like we're going on this adventure, you and me, together. Now, he zoomed straight into the book. And guess who's there to greet him? I'll give you a clue. He is gold. And he's sparky. Yeah? Gizmo, the sparky sidekick, cried Mungo. Quick, said Gizmo. I need your help. And what do heroes do when somebody needs help? We always help, of course. If we don't get back and end this story properly, Captain Galacticus will be trapped forever and ever. Here, take the controls. I'm going to try to free him from that web. But I've never flown a rocket ship before, said Mungo. What does this do? Which button is he about to press, you guys? Now, that is definitely the most interesting looking button. But do you think you should press it? Oh, Olive, wouldn't it be fun if you were in a book with me? I love it that we know each other now. You and I, and we're on the same team. Every time you do something brave, Olive, I want you to remember that you are being like me. I'm so glad that you are here on my team. Aw, Grace. That's awesome. And Cecilia, you wouldn't push that button? Have you guys ever flown a rocket ship before? There are a lot of controls in a rocket ship, and it's not easy to know what to do. You have to have a lot of training. But here he is, trying to find a way. Him and his little teddy bear. Can you find his teddy bear? Yeah. Now they gotta fly a rocket ship and save the universe, basically. Let's see what Gizmo has to say about it. She sees him reaching for that button, and she says, "Don't touch that button!" cried Gizmo. Oops, said Mungo. It was too late. Can you press that button with me? Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Press. Should we turn the page and find out what happens? Do you think it's going to be something bad or something good? If you think something good is going to happen, do a heart reaction on this video. And if you think something bad is going to happen, do a thumbs up reaction on this video. Let's see what the consensus is. Well, everyone had forgotten about the gnashing, slashing gobble beast on his way to space prison. And now he was free. And he was very, very hungry. Cecilia, you thought something bad was going to happen. And do you think this guy getting free, getting out of his cage is a bad thing? Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Yummy scrummy in my tummy, he howled, as he gnashed and slashed and gobbled his way through Dr. Frankenstinker's robot spider army. Guys, Ella and Teddy, you thought something good was going to happen. Oh, we've got a lot of votes for something bad. A few votes for... Okay, now it's about half and half. Oh, a lot of you think something good's going to happen. Guess what, guys? Something bad happened. He got out. But then something good happened. He ate all the robot spiders. So you were all right. Something good happened and something bad happened. He burped when the last one was gone. You want to make that sound with me? I bet you can do a good one. It says yerp. Ready? Here we go. Yerp. Nice. Oh, Olive, you thought something good might happen, and in the end it was, right? Hooray, cried Gizmo. Mungo's done it. Galacticus is free. Uh-oh. Okay, do you remember who our bad guy is? What does he sound like? Can you give me the laugh? Nice. Not so fast, said Dr. Frankenstinker. Look what I've got here. So it was you who tore the last page out of the book, said Captain Galacticus. Look, remember when Mungo was reading the book, the last page was missing? Yes, that was me, and now I'm going to eat it, said Dr. Frankenstinker, so you can never put it back, and that way you'll never end the story properly, and you'll never defeat me. Now, it's time for that laugh. Ready, set, go. Nice job. So, we've got Mungo up in the ship, and he flies past. Whoosh. He hears what happens, and he says, "But that's cheating," said Mungo. "I've got to do something." Yeah, Dr. Frankenstinker is a funny name, isn't it, Olive? I like it too. But what button do I press? Okay, so I'm going to show you the controls, and I want you to say, what would you push? What do you think? There are so many options. Would you turn that key? Would you use the steering wheel? Would you press that red button again? We know what that does now. Would you flip the switches up and down? I want you to touch the thing that you would use, okay? All right, now we're going to find out what Mungo decides to do. Mungo couldn't decide, so he shut his eyes and he pressed them all. All right, I want you to shut your eyes, and then we're going to put our, well, don't shut them yet. When you shut your eyes, we're going to press all the buttons. We're going to turn the knobs. We're going to move the steering wheel back and forth. Are you ready? Flip things up and down. Here we go. Close your eyes, and on the count of 3, I want you to press everything. 1, 2, 3. Swing, whee, squee, whew. The rocket ship went streaking and shrieking, and point Dr. Frankenstinker in the bottom. Youch! He yelped, and he blurted back the page. Grab it, said Gizmo. Oh, said Captain Galacticus, it's all soggy. Why is it soggy? It was in his mouth. Oh, isn't that disgusting? Congratulations, Mungo, said Gizmo. Now we'll be taking 2 dangerous criminals to space prison. You've saved the universe. And better still, you've given us a proper ending, said Captain Galacticus. Take the last page. You can take it back in the book, and then Dr. Frankenstinker will never get his hands on it again. Do you want to know what the page said? Me too. Well, when Mungo's mom came back to turn off the light, Mungo was fast asleep. He was still clutching the last page of the book in which Captain Galacticus was rescued, and the universe was saved by a mysterious stranger, the youngest ever member of Star Squadron. Now, I'm going to show you this. Here we go. This is what it says. Here's the page that was missing from the book the whole time. And it says, "Button it, Frankenstinker. It's Junior Space Ace. My asteroids are tingling. Poink. Looks like you got the point. Hooray, we're saved." Coming soon, the further adventures of Junior Space Ace. This boy became a hero. Did he have superpowers? Nope. Did he need superpowers? Nope. He needed to be brave. He needed to never give up. And he needed to keep trying even when his ideas didn't work. You can do the exact same thing, and that's what I need from you now that we are on the same team. I'm so proud of you for helping. I'm so proud of you for taking care of the people who need your help. You are a hero. Grace, I am so glad that you were able to be here with me so that we could visit with each other. It's awesome to get to know you. Guys, before we go, we're going to do some hero training. Now, I have a couple of awesome gadgets that I use. I want to help bad guys learn how to be good guys because good guys make mistakes, right? But we fix them. Of course. I'm glad you like the story, Ella. See why it's my favorite? It's funny, it's an adventure, and it's about being a hero. I have this. This is my Lasso of Truth. When I wrap this around a bad guy, it glows even more than it's glowing right now. It gets warm and it makes that bad guy learn how to tell the truth. Gives him some practice. I know sometimes it's hard to tell the truth, but I want you to remember that telling the truth gives you power. When you know the truth, And when you're brave enough to say what's true, what's real, you have the power to make the future what you want it to be. Bad guys can learn how to be good, and good guys tell the truth all the time. Olive, I think it would be wonderful if we could be in the very same place at the very same time in person sometime. That would be amazing. For now, I love getting to spend time with you just like this. I'm glad that you got to hear my very favorite story, and we certainly got to know each other. Now, I'm going to have you guys practice being heroes. I want you to put your hands up in fists in front of you. Make sure that there's a space cleared around you because we don't want to be hurting any innocent civilians here or destroying stuff, right? We're heroes. We take care of things. All right, put your arms up in fists. Now I want you to make sure that your wrist is straight with your arm. Can you do that? You shouldn't be like this. You shouldn't be like this. Just straight. Got it? All right, I knew you could do it. Now we're going to do a routine. We're going to punch 1, 2, 3. Got it? Ready? This is going to make your muscles strong. We're just punching the air. Here we go. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. Good job. What if we added some punches up in the air? Do you think you could do that? I know you can. Here we go. We're going to go our 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to punch, punch up in the air. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, punch, punch. Nice job. Now, we're going to add something that's a special Wonder Woman thing that none of my other friends do. Keep your hands in fists, and I want you to cross them like that and push forward. Can you cross your wrists like me? Make an X. There we go. Okay, here we go. Hands up in fists. When I say 3, I want you to cross them. 1, 2, 3. Well done. We're going to add that to the end. This is something that I do when I need to make a force field. The force field protects my friends behind me and pushes away all the bad guys in front of me. All right, hands up in fists. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, up, up, cross. Good job. Now another thing that I do with these is I block. If something's flying towards me and I don't want to get hit by it, I can use my cuffs to do that. I block like this. Always want to protect my face. Can you keep your hand in a fist and protect your face like this? Let's pretend something's coming from over there. Put your fist up and block. Ready, set, go, block. Something's coming from up above. Ready, set, go, block. Something's coming from straight in front of us. 1, 2, 3, block. Nice work. We're going to add this to our routine. So we've got punch, 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 up, up, cross. Now we're going to go block, block, block. And that's going to be our whole hero training routine. Are you ready? You got this. All right, hands and fists. Ready? Make those wrists straight. Here we go. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, up, up, cross, block, block, up. Great work. All right, we're gonna do it one more time, and then I want you to remember that this recording is gonna stay up right here. So you can turn it on again to practice our hero training routine anytime you want to. Okay, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, up, up, cross, block, block, up. I am so impressed. You are exactly what the Justice League needed. Now, as our sign off, I'm going to teach you exactly what all of us superheroes do to sign off when it's time to say goodbye. I want you to put your hand in the middle like this. There you go. And on 3, we're going to say superheroes unite. Got it? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Superheroes unite. Thanks for being a hero. You keep being super. Keep helping. Keep reading. You make this world a better place because you are brave. You can do anything. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Ella and Teddy, you guys rock. You are exactly the heroes I was hoping to meet today. Cecilia, superheroes unite. You are so welcome. I'm really glad that you were here with me today. Teddy, I hope this isn't the last time you and I see each other. You are welcome, Megan. So glad you were here. Bye, Bonnie. Guys, one more time, superheroes unite. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Superheroes unite.